on the appointed and elected Board of Education. Let me speak to that for a second, okay? Because my comments have been consistent on that as well. When this came in front of the City Council, we spoke about the fact that none of us want an appointed Board of Education. Let me start there, okay? And then this narrative about a power grab. He wants this, he wants that. It's a bunch of nonsense. Why is it a bunch of nonsense? Because if I wanted to hire somebody tomorrow, I don't need the Board of Education to be able to do that. I could work with a councilman tomorrow and solve that problem. It's a bunch of nonsense that there's any advantage to that. When we put this plan forward, we said that we would do it for a finite amount of time to fix the problem if the Board of Education wouldn't be willing to fix it. From day one, including today, I said that if the Board of Education acts responsibly, we're not going to have a referendum in November. Responsibly means making responsible choices along the way that works for teachers, that works for nurses, that works for the taxpayers, that works for students. That's all we're asking for. You'd be hard-pressed today to argue that that Board of Education has been acting responsibly. You've been hard-pressed to say that today, okay? And if you look at their track record, okay, I mean, you have a member living in China, you have 3 board members, you have members that have ethics complaints, you have members with legal problems, you have members that have been national narratives around anti-Semitic issues. These are not things that I've made up. Those are facts, okay?
The mayor, you keep saying they're acting responsibly. And, you know, I'm saying this, it sounds like a threat. You know, Franklin Walker did just get in that job in January. Okay, yes, he was there since February 1st, but he's now the permanent superintendent. Let the Board of Ed, let the business administrator, they're working on their budget. I know they're not sitting up there having coffee and reading the newspaper. They're working on it. But as much as I've heard you, more than any mayor in 30 years, scream that you wanted local control. And we all want local control of our school system. The state took over October 4th, 1989. We all want local control. We want home rule. But with that comes responsibility of the municipality to fund the school system. And it shouldn't be a caveat that we can, which in the beginning I have to disagree, I believe it was. We can fund, we can help out if I can have an appointed board, because I can see who's doing what. It doesn't work that way in Belmar. It doesn't work that way in Bayonne. It doesn't work that way in Woodbridge. It doesn't work that way in Short Hills. Yes, large cities do have mayoral appointed boards. I think it usually leads to chaos with the parents and the workers. You see in New York, where Marshall Isles came from, the community school boards, and all the dysfunction that's over there. We have a good school system here. Can it be better? Every school system can be better. Every municipal government can be better.